everyone, today I've got an Empties video for you which is very overdue. It's now at least a week into May, so I've had these sitting around for that long and I've started on this month's Empties already, but they're going to be in a month's time. But yeah, I've got all these products that I used up in April, so I'm just going to fire through them because there is a lot in here. I'm going to start with makeup because I don't have many of them, I'll just get them out of the way. And the first is Maybelline The Falsies Waterproof Mascara. I don't really buy waterproof. This was because I was going on holiday, which is way too long ago, so yeah, it's time to get into this, and it's really dried up anyway. I really like the brush of this. It's got a nice little scoop, which initially I thought was going to be really annoying and just get on my nerves, but really it just, like, you use it like upwards and you just like lift your lashes and it gets all the corner ones and it kind of just lifts everything and gets every last lash and brings it up. It really does work to give your lashes like that lift and curl. And yeah, I feel like that made a difference with that. The waterproof formula was obviously impossible to get off, which was annoying because I don't really use waterproof on a day-to-day basis, but I have been using this up and yeah, it is really good if you're after a waterproof one, but generally I'm not bothered about that. I did find it was a really nice mascara though, and I probably would buy it again, but I'm trying others out first. I am very fickle mascaras, I don't stick to one. So yeah, I probably won't buy it soon, but I would consider buying it again. It wasn't a bad mascara. I have 3 eye primers, which is just crazy. They all seem to have dried out at once. I have 2 from e.l.f. And these are just like the e.l.f. eyelid primer, and one is in sheer, which is just like a completely nude colour, you can't really see it, and the other is champagne, which is kind, as I would say, a champagne colour and a kind of like a taupey champagne with like sparkly bits in, so it was definitely more of a sparkly one, and this was like more my day-to-day one, and this was if I was going for that kind of eye look. I definitely use this one more, but these are just awesome. Like, I love these, and these are the ones I will repurchase. That's something like £1 or £2, about that price, and they just really work really well. I've got really oily eyelids and loads of eye primers don't work for me, and they just, my eyes crease within hours. So yeah, I need a good eye primer, and these for the money are amazing, and I've repurchased this already and I'm going to repurchase this one again. I'm not bothered about this one, but yeah, I will repurchase the nude one again. Another eye primer I have is just a little sample, and these came with the Naked 3 palette, so I've got like, had 4 samples of the different primers from Urban Decay, and this is just the original one that I've used up. It was just in this little kind of squeezy tube. In terms of which one I will buy between this one and this one, if I had enough money I would buy this one, but as I'm on a bit of a budget I will buy this one because it is just as good. There's only a slight difference in, like, this one's a thinner texture, so yeah, for the price this one wins hands down, but this one is also very, very good. Last little makeup product is one that features quite a lot on my Empties, and it's the Avon Glimmer Stick Brow Definer in Blonde. It's just my chosen eyebrow pencil, I don't buy any others. The only annoying part is that it's quite hard to get hold of. You've got to go through the Avon website or buy an Avon representative, which I don't actually know any at the minute, which is very strange. I normally always have people trying to sell us Avon things. Yeah, this is just amazing. It's a perfect blonde, a perfect amount of waxiness, not too powdery, not too waxy, and yeah, it's just really nice and creamy, and just somehow makes my eyebrows feel like they're so much easier to do than with any other eyebrow pencil I've used. So this is my favourite, and I've probably used about 6 of these, and I will be buying it again. Right, I'll move on to skincare, and a lot of these are little samples. I've got the UB Moisturising Skin Cream sample, which is just this. This has been quite hyped up. It's kind of one of those kind of multi-use bombs like there's with Ordinary Hour Cream, that kind of thing. But it's very strange. It comes out like bright yellow, which you can obviously see, and it goes like kind of thin once you rub it in, and then disappears, so it's not bright yellow anymore. It's got quite a strong smell. I can't really describe what it smells of, but it does have a very distinctive smell. Basically it was just a moisturiser. I got through this by using it when I had really dry skin patches on my face, which was really strange for me because I have really oily skin, but around here I was getting like really dry scaly bits, so I just applied this as like my night cream, and it did work really well to clear them up. I wouldn't specifically go out and buy it again, it didn't like amaze us, but it was a nice multi-use thick moisturiser. Another thing that didn't wow me, but it was okay, is the Cooler Mineral Sunscreen SPF 20. So basically it's just a little sunscreen, it's just a sample. I've got really into the habit of using a SPF every day in my makeup routine. I paused it because I've just remembered for once I haven't actually put any on today, which is very weird for me, but normally I put sunscreen on every single morning. And yeah, SPF 20 is quite a low one. I would normally go for a bit higher than that if I was choosing it myself. And this was kind of not a very nice texture. It was a bit of like the typical sunscreen texture, a bit white and a bit thick. But yeah, this, I wouldn't buy it again. One sample I will buy again is the Harmony Moisturising Smoothie Serum, which just looked like this. I wasn't expecting much because I'm a bit of a packaging snob, and the packaging on this looked very homemade and very basic. But it actually was really, really nice. It was just a nice light moisturising serum. It didn't claim to do anything crazy. It just says it moisturises, and it's got lots of lemongrass oil in it as well. I think the lemongrass is the thing that makes it feel nice. It feels really fresh and light and thin, and I just think it really added a little bit extra moisture into my routine, and I could use this morning or night. It wasn't too thick or heavy for morning. And it is something I would buy again if I wasn't, again, fickle and like to try lots of different serums. Yeah, it is very nice. And the last of the little samples is the Origin Drink Up 10-minute mask. I've had this for ages because I keep like just sparing it because I didn't want to use it up. But this is really, really nice. It's just obviously a 10-minute mask to quench the thirst of your skin and get rid of any dryness. And I find it really good for that. It just really is a good hit of moisture like that. And yeah, I really like this and I will buy it again. I don't know if you could call this a skincare item, but it's the Lush Bubblegum Lip Scrub. I've had this for way too long. But yeah, I finally got through it because I wasn't using this before because I found it's really messy. It was like a bright pink scrub of like sugar basically. And you rub it all over your lips, and you rub lips together, and then you can kind of swallow it if you want, or like rub it off, or like wash it off. And I found when I was using it just like sat in a normal way, it would get all over my clothes, all over my face. So the way I resorted to doing this was keeping this in the bathroom, and I would do it when I was in the bath, so then it kind of didn't matter, and then I would be washing my face anyway, and it would just kind of, any extra bits would just go in the bath, so it wasn't that big of a deal. And I found I did use it a lot more and a lot more frequently that way, so that is my new way of using lip scrubs. It is really nice, very sweet and very sugary, which you could expect. And yeah, I have got another one of these already, so yeah, I haven't even needed to repurchase this yet. And the last skincare item is the Liz Earle Instant Boost Skin Tonic, which is just their kind of toner. I really love this. This is the second or possibly third bottle I've had of this, and currently I'm not using a toner, which is really bad because I haven't bought another one since this ran out, and it ran out quite a few weeks ago. It's just a really nice step for after you've cleansed, and it just leaves your skin feeling clean and fresh and like ready to put moisturiser on. You know, so it's like if you have a cleanser, especially if it's like a balmy one, it can leave like a bit of a kind of a little film on it, whereas this kind of just gets rid of that and any extra little bits that you've missed, which I know you shouldn't be missing any with your cleanser, but it just, I feel like it needs something to like get rid of the cleanser. So yeah, that's what I like this for. It doesn't do anything crazy or fancy. It's not a moisturised one, it's not an exfoliating one, it is what it is. It says it revitalises, soothes and tones, and I definitely think it does soothe as well. So yeah, I really like this. It smells really nice and like spa-like, and yeah, I do really like this. And to me, Liz Earle isn't too expensive. Like, it's kind of like higher end skincare, but not dead expensive. So yeah, I really like that. Oh, sorry, I'm a little bit out of breath. I just had to run downstairs and answer the phone, and now I can't breathe. That's really bad, so unhealthy. So yeah, hair stuff. I have the Lee Stafford Blow Dry Your Hair Faster spray. This is a bit of a nondescript product. I didn't find it really made my hair dry any faster at all. I used it all up and it took fat, in fact it's quite a big bottle. But yeah, it does detangle, so it helps detangle. I say it would do that. And it does have heat protection, so yeah, that was a good reason to use it. But in terms of the blow dry your hair faster thing, don't think that works at all. So yeah, I wouldn't recommend that. Another Lee Stafford thing, and I don't want to sit and slam Lee Stafford because I do love some of their products, but this is the Sun Kiss Lightning Spray. First time I used this, and I think I mentioned it in a video, I thought it was really strong and I thought it did something like a lot, but I don't think it does now, and I will be going back to my John Frieda one. Basically it's one of those sprays that you spray in wet hair and then blow dry it, and it's meant to like lighten your natural blonde, which I love because my hair is natural blonde and just comes through quite a bit darker at the top compared to like how light my ends are. And that happens naturally in summer and things, but this just kind of brightens it and lightens it up a bit. But this product specifically doesn't do an awful lot, I didn't think, and I think I could kind of feel it quite a lot on my hair. Like if I sprayed quite a lot of it, or even not a lot of it, I could feel it, and I don't really like that. And the John Frieda one works a lot better, and I can spray quite a lot in and make it work quite a lot, and it does work loads better than this, and you can't feel it in your hair. So yeah, I will be going back to that, and I wouldn't buy this one again. Quick little mention to Batiste Tropical Dry Shampoo. Again, love this stuff, use it all the time, love it a bit, and it's really good for volume and getting rid of that little bit of grease in the in-between days of washing your hair. I mention this every 6 months, so I will show about it now. And the last hair bit is the Phyto Volumizing Spray, basically for fine haters. Yeah, it just looks like this. Wouldn't buy this again as well, because it smelled really granny-ish. Like, it smells kind of floral and that I felt like when I sprayed my hair, I didn't like how my hair smelled afterwards, which was not, it's not how you want to feel after you've just washed and dried your hair. You don't want it to feel like it smells like old flowers, like an old lady. And volume wise, it didn't really do anything amazing at all, and like this, I would use these together and it would just kind of weigh my hair down a bit and make it feel a bit gross in the roots. So yeah, I feel like you could go way too far with this so easily and quickly, especially when it's for fine hair. You'd think it would be a lot more lightweight than that. So yeah, didn't really think this did anything at all. So yeah, bit of a bummer with the hair products, but we live and learn. And the last kind of section I've got is body stuff. I've got the Garnier Summer Body Moisturising Sun-Kissed Look body lotion, basically a gradual tanning lotion. I get the deep Sun-Kissed Look, which is the darkest one, because I find that as much as you want it to be gradual, the light one is just way too light, and I feel like it's not worth your time or money buying it, because especially even though I'm like really white, that one just doesn't show up on me, whereas this one, it's kind of like you can use it for 2 days in a row and you've got a nice decent tan without kind of risking too much with like a proper full-on tan. Having said that, I still have managed to make mistakes, so like with streaks on my arms where you've missed it, and that because it is a white lotion, it goes on like any other body lotion, you kind of can't really see where you've missed, so I find that can be a bit of a difficult thing. And the smell is really nice, it smells like apricots, it's really really nice, gorgeous summery smell, but it does kind of get that tan smell kind of the day after when it's developed. However, I might not be repurchasing this. I do really like it, but the other one I prefer is the Palmer's Natural Tan, like the Palmer's Cocoa Butter version, and I love that one so much, and I find I make way less mistakes with that, and it's a more natural colour. This has the tendency, if you use it like every day or something, you would turn kind of orangey, whereas that one is a much more olivey tone. So yeah, as much as this is nice, and I would buy it if I was like in a pinch and I needed to buy one, I do quite like it, and it's not offensive or anything at all, but I just prefer something else. So yeah, I might not purchase that. I have a little bubble bath, which quickly mention, it's the Baylis & Harden Cherry Blossom Bath Milk. Baylis & Harden products, I know this was a gift, so it was part of a gift set, so I don't want to bash it too much, but I personally would not buy Baylis & Harden for other people as a gift. Now I've experienced it myself, because they're just a bit naff. Like, they try and make it look nice, which is quite a nice packaging, but the products are like really cheap and nasty. Like, it wasn't bad, it smelled kind of nice, but in a very kind of cheap, like cherry-ish way. And like the shower gel, I think I used that last month or the month before, it came out like kind of gloopy, which I suppose doesn't matter as much when it's bath stuff, but with the shower gel it just wouldn't stay. And yeah, the body lotions had bits in them and things, and I just generally do not like the brand anymore, so yeah, I wouldn't repurchase anything from them. The Dove Silk Glow Nourishing Body Wash, this is really, really nice. I will repurchase this, definitely. I love the smell of them. I think they just smell really like, I can't describe the smell, it just smells nice. Nothing specific, but just really lovely smell. And it's got the Nutrient Moisture technology in it or something, but it's basically like conditioning for your skin as well as cleaning it, which I love anything that does that. That's like makes your skin feel lovely and soft, and this really does. Like the Soap and Glow Clean on Me has that kind of moisture thing to it, and that works nice, but this is like that on speed. Like, it's so much better and cheaper as well, and I love Dove everything, Dove skincare, Dove hair care. I am the proper advocate of this brand. I love them. Not even being paid to say that at all, but I will go and buy this again, and they're quite often on offer, Dove things. So yeah, these big bottles, they're quite expensive. I think, well, for Superdrug they're quite expensive, they're like £4-5 ish, but they're often on like half price, so I'll buy one when it goes on half price. Another shower gel, the Snow Fairy shower gel from Lush. I'm really sad to overuse this up. I get one of these, even though this was the only one I got this Christmas. I normally people buy this for Christmas because they know I love it, and it is only out at Christmas, unfortunately, but it just smells amazing. Oh my god, even my boyfriend loves this. My boyfriend's brother and everyone, they all talk about, like at Christmas when I got this, they were like, oh, that's the best smelling shower gel ever, and that their girlfriends use it, and all the men I know really like this, which is very strange considering it's very pink and girly and glittery, but the smell of it, it's like blackcurrant sweets, like you'd walk into a sweet shop and this is what you'd smell, and it's just unbelievable. And yeah, I will buy this when it comes out at Christmas because I'm scared that nobody will buy it at Christmas, considering I went from getting 3 the year before to this little one, and this lasted me like a week, and yeah, I need this again at some point. Last 2 little bits of kind of moisturising things. I've got the Nukes multi-purpose dry oil, which is just a little sample-y bottle. This is really nice. It smells gorgeous. I love the smells of these kind of dry oil things, like this and the cordially one are lovely. Between the two, I would probably buy the cordially one just because it, I don't know, like in the little sample bottles that had a spray bottle, and this is just kind of like you tip it out, and this, for me the spray was more convenient. However, this wasn't like that inconvenient, like I didn't spill it everywhere, it was quite easy to just get a little small amount. The dry oil thing is just really, really nice. It just leaves your skin looking gorgeous and supple and just really smooth, and it feels really nice as well. Like, it doesn't feel like an oil slick, it just kind of sinks in, but you feel very nice and luxurious. It's just like a much more luxury way of applying like body moisturiser, and yeah, I do like it, and I would possibly purchase in the future. The only reason I don't use them often, especially, is if I was using like fake tan, which isn't all the time, but if I was, the oil kind of interferes with the tan and would break it down quickly, so in that situation I wouldn't use them. But ooh, yeah, really, really nice. And the other thing is the Mitchell and Peach body cream, which is my last thing to talk about. This, ooh, chucking that as well, is a really nice packaging. I think it looks really expensive, and I think this is quite expensive. It smelled kind of like a country garden, which is why it's called English Grows. That's the smell of it. Yeah, it smells kind of herbally, bit like kind of like plants, which might sound a bit gross, but it smells quite high end, that kind of smell. I won't purchase this because apparently it's really expensive, but it was nice to use. Didn't blow me away with extra special moisturising properties or anything, but it was quite a luxury item to use up, and yeah, I did enjoy using it, but won't buy it again. And that is everything, as you can see again by my empty basket for another month in a row. So yeah, thanks for watching. If you have any requests, don't forget to leave them in the comments below, because I now finished uni for the entire year, or my entire life. I'm finished 3rd year, so I have a whole kind of summer to decide what to do with my life, really, and a lot of time to spend filming videos and stuff. So yeah, I'm going to throw myself into YouTube, so just tell me anything you want to see and I will try and make it happen for you. And yeah, thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and like for more videos, and I will see you later. Bye!